What do you get if you cross the happiest place on earth with two massive theme park fans?
This is what you've got. I hope you like it.
You get the trip of a lifetime.
So we just got off Thunder Mountain again.
We love Disneyland, and during the Halloween and 30th anniversary of 2023, we spent an epic long weekend there.
So we've got two double beds. Everything is car themed.
There was so much more that we wanted to showcase here, but we couldn't show everything we wanted to at the time. So here we are, 2 years later with a re-edited, recut and renewed bumper vlog showcasing our time at Disneyland Paris.
So it's a different type of video today. We're heading to the airport to go to Disneyland Paris.
To see Mickey Mouse.
Somewhere that we've never actually been before.
So it's the first time going to France, but although we're not going to see much of France, we're actually just going to Disneyland.
Woo! So what are some of the experiences you're looking forward to?
See Darth Vader. Can't wait to see Darth Vader. Favourite Star Wars character. And then the Star Wars rides and all.
I think for me a big thing's going to be all the Halloween stuff. I'm such a huge Halloween person, so I can't wait to see all that.
So, with our itinerary planned and our bags packed, it was time to head to the airport to go to France. We had some time to kill before our flight, so of course we decided to check out some shops and take a trip around the duty free. And in true touring around with Rosie fashion, we couldn't travel without first getting a snack.
Forward to your holiday? In holiday mode?
What?
In holiday mode?
Just getting there.
So we're just waiting on our flight. We've decided to grab something to eat here.
And before we knew it, we were in the air, headed toward the City of Love. We were staying on site in the Disneyland park, so when we got to France, the best thing that we could do was jump on the magical shuttle at the airport. The shuttle was the perfect way to get in the mood for the weekend ahead. It showed Disney films and took us right to the door of our hotel. The hotel we stayed in was the 2-star Santa Fe Hotel. Even though it was 2-star and the cheapest in the park, we found it to be perfect for a place to lay your head down at night. The Santa Fe was an eclectic mix of Mexican architecture and the Wild West, with the overarching theme of Disney's hit film, Cars.
So we've just checked into our hotel in the Santa Fe, and I'm going to do a bit of a room tour.
We stayed in the Sally section of the hotel. It was a twin room with 2 double beds, and absolutely everything was car themed, from the bed sheets to the border on the wall, even the art. Even the light fixtures above the bed were on brand for Cars, with their special light up cones and number plates. Even the bathroom itself was themed to the movie Cars. It was the perfect choice for a Pixar fan, from the massive light up mirror to the finish line on the walls. Even the cups for mouthwash, the shower gel and the complimentary shampoo bottles were all car themed.
So yeah, overall, really pleased with what we got. I think we're both pretty hungry now, so we're going to go and... Yeah, pretty starving. So we're going to go and check out Disney Village and hopefully get something to eat there.
We will be honest, going into this trip, having been to Disney Springs in Orlando and Universal City Walk, we weren't expecting that Disney Village in Paris was going to be as good. But when we got to the light up town, with the multiple shops, restaurants and laid back nightlife vibes, we couldn't have been more wrong. It was absolutely fantastic and the atmosphere was amazing. We browsed a couple of the menus and ended up eating in a place called Annette's Diner, and surprisingly, for a theme park, the food was actually pretty good.
What are you getting? Hot dog?
So I went for the chicken burger and Stephen went for his hot dog. Have to say they were both very nice, they filled us, and the price was actually reasonable enough compared to what we thought it might have been. And it would be rude not to go for a dessert.
So we're just starting breakfast. I went for a croissant. Stephen, what have you gone for?
The mocha latte and a bacon and egg muffin with
cheese.
So yeah, starting the day off right. So we're just walking to the main park entrance now through Disney Village. Gonna go through security and then go to the main Disneyland Park. So we're here for magic hours, which will let us in a little bit earlier because we're staying on site. To get to the main Disneyland Park entrance from our hotel, we had to walk back through Disney Village. It was actually great to get to see both sides of Disney Village because we were staying in the park, so we got to see it in the daytime as well as the night, and both were equally as thrilling. With the time of year it was, and with the extra magic hours, we were really surprised at how empty the park was at this time of the morning, getting ready for opening. This particular day, we had it really lucky with the crowds. The village was easily laid out and easy to follow to the Disneyland entrance, and getting through security was a breeze. Before we knew it, we were through the gates and head towards the main Disneyland Park, greeted by the amazing, spectacular landmark that is the Disneyland Paris Hotel. So we've just made our way into the park and we're walking down Main Street. Walking down Main Street is always special, seeing the castle in the distance, and this was our first time walking down at Disneyland in Europe and not America, which made it extra special. Everywhere is decked out for Halloween. There's lots of pumpkins, different bits and pieces.
So what our plan here at the minute is because we have the extra magic hour with the staying in the Disney Hotel, is we're making a beeline for Star Wars, isn't it?
Hyperspace Mountain. So
Make the most of the magic hour, film what we can on the way, get the ride out of the way, and then probably take our time then after we've done the magic hour.
pretty much that. So we're heading towards the right side of the park. So a lot of people tend to go this way for Thunder Mountain. We're going to go this way. So yeah, so what we've done is we've veered over to the right and goes towards Hyperspace Mountain, which is over this way. So quick hack, veer as far as you can over to the right.
You can see it's a lot quieter.
Yeah, it is a lot quieter over this section of the park because everybody tends to head towards either the castle or Thunder Mountain. So
You can smell paint.
yeah, you can smell fresh paint. And there's quite a few Halloween decorations as well dotted about. There's another one over here.
That's probably just painted.
Probably is. Got this little thing, photo opportunity. So yeah, so straight into Discoveryland for Hyperspace Mountain.
Is that what it is? Discoveryland?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tomorrowland in the American park, Discoveryland here.
See, I don't know what the differences are. I haven't looked anything up on like 20 because I wanted it all to be a surprise. I wanted to be full on magical, so I did.
I'm still having a really good time. I still find it magical. So yeah, Discoveryland first up. So we're gonna go ride Hyperspace, and then we'll be back. So our first roller coaster of the day was the biggest, most intense roller coaster in the park, and I don't really know if this was a good idea or not, as you can tell from my voice and how frazzled we are in the next clip. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just off Space Mountain. Yeah, it's more intense than Florida.
No, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah.
Like, so it wasn't. No. What I will say though, which I'm quite happy about, is I'm a wee bit of a bigger person, like as you know in the videos. But I had no issues getting onto that ride at all. Like it was like that was one of my main concerns with coming here. Like the seat was 100%. I didn't have any issues with that at all.
Yeah.
And that ride was
Ride was amazing, but I'm still dizzy. Like honestly, I'm still dizzy coming off it. It's taken me a minute to see straight.
So now we're going to run to Starter. So we are.
Yeah.
By the way, extra magic hour, absolutely brilliant. We were able to walk straight on to Hyperspace Mountain, which was
Straight walk
amazing.
on. Brilliant. We really admire the theming and the attention to detail that Disney gives all their parks. Walking through Discoveryland with its steampunk and 60s sci-fi inspired aesthetic was incredible. It was the perfect place to feature Buzz Lightyear, Stitch, and even Star Wars. And for a massive Star Wars fan like Stephen, it was a place where he could relive his childhood. You in your element here with all the Star Wars stuff? No chance.
I would absolutely love that.
No chance. So Hyperspace Mountain was a 10-minute wait. So we've just done it a second time. And this time is so much worse than the
So
first.
much worse. So much worse. Like,
So violent.
we've done some extreme rides in the past, like, but I don't know, that one just, it even got me. Like, usually rides don't get me, like, no, that one got me.
Yeah,
Like.
that was very violent.
Going back to the seat thing again, it must be some seats are bigger than others, because I did find that one a bit of a squeeze. Maybe it was the telling tale though. That one was going to be a bit more violent, because the seat definitely held.
The seat was a lot tighter.
We've done a Star Tours as well. Star Tours is an amazing effects ride, like really, really good. The whole C3PO being in front of you, like it does, like it makes you feel like a child. But the only thing I would say is, yes, we're in France. The ride was in French, which I suppose is self-explanatory. But for me, it took me out of the immersion just a wee bit. So if you are coming here, I might be a bad idea to learn French.
Brush up.
Making the most of magic hours and exploring some of Disneyland's biggest rides, we were next up for Thunder Mountain. Because it was September, some of the Halloween theming was already in place, and as we walked towards our next ride, we ended up in the Wild West area, Frontierland, where they featured some brilliant Halloween decorations themed to the film Coco. But we were on a morning schedule, and next up it was time to ride the wildest ride in the West.
So we just got off Thunder Mountain again.
Which were very good, so it was,
Pretty much a walk on as well with the magic hours. 15-minute wait, so not too long.
The time it took you to walk up was probably about 15 minutes, so it was.
Yeah.
So it was. No, the actual magic hour is definitely well worth staying at the resort just for it. So that's two of the biggest rides here, done, like, isn't it? Now we can just sort of take our time and show you guys.
Frontierland was where most of the Halloween decorations were, and it was really cool to see the Wild West decked out for Halloween.
So as we walk along, you can see the Halloween theming starting to come in.
And, keeping with the Halloween theming, we decided to go on my personal favourite Disneyland ride, Phantom Manor. Unfortunately for us, we couldn't get any footage of this ride because the ghouls really had taken over the carriage and we were stuck on it for an hour while they got it fixed.
So we're heading towards Pirates of the Caribbean.
You think?
No, it's here. So we're heading towards that to do that next.
Broadside, they fought all on the main. Low high, low low, and so sailed we. Until at last the frigate shot the pirates' master away. They're sailing down along the coast of High Barb's careless and gone. They fought for hours. Low high, low low, and so sailed we. Their ship it was, their coffin and their grave.
Avant commence, stade sans bord. Faites-moi une offre pour ces voleurs et ces colis.
We're gonna pump.
Tout le monde aura sa part du trésor. En guise de défraiement personnel, je m'octroie cette vol dérisoire. Et oui,
So we've just done Pirates of the Caribbean. Actually rated it better as well in Florida.
In Florida, yeah, far better in Florida. So
Yeah.
there was a couple of wee silly drops in it, like, but it was really, really good, and there just seemed to be more to see.
Yeah, there was a lot more theming to it. So I would say, I think in terms of Magic Kingdoms, so whenever we done Florida, Magic Kingdom, I think it was very crowded. We didn't really like
Horrendous. So
I think I can manage this one easier. I'd say, like, Magic Kingdom ways, this might have just a one-up on Florida. Magic Kingdom ways, I mean, Universal I still think is the best park I've been to, but
Universal's definitely been the best park, yeah.
Yeah.
But Disney wise, like Disney Magic Kingdom wise, this is the better one.
Yeah, I definitely think so too. It's not as crowded as probably.
No, well, we've been at a good time of year as well. Like, so
Well, to say that we've entered a good time of year, it's the last week of the 30th celebrations and it's also the start of Halloween, so it might be a busier time of year and it still isn't that bad.
no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
So I think because now we've done the really intense roller coasters, we've done Hyperspace Mountain twice, we've done Thunder Mountain, got it all knocked out in the morning. I think pretty much we're going to take it now at our own pace.
Just chill out a wee bit now. We've done the big rides. Yeah. Still do want to go see Darth Vader, but we did see the wait time was a bit long. So because we're not in any real rush, we'll wait until the wait time comes down a bit, and then go meet Darth Vader. Or if worst comes to worst, we can always do it tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think one of the things is too, we can sort of have this time to explore about a bit. You know, we've never been here before, it's our first time here.
Yeah, we can take it in a wee bit more. So we can.
Yeah.
We've just been rushing to make the most of that Magic Hour.
Yeah. So we noticed as we're walking around after Magic Hour, it is a lot busier. Crowds are a lot denser, so it definitely is worth staying on site and getting those extra hours in the morning to get all the big rides done.
Yeah, as the park opened, we were running back across the lands, and we just seen the thousands of people running in.
I think a lot of people do say that it's one of the more better looking of the Disney parks, but it definitely is with the castle.
The
Castle's beautiful.
really vibrant.
Yeah.
This was our first up close look at the Disneyland Castle, Sleeping Beauty's castle, I believe that it's called, here in Paris.
So they've got all these statues dotted about, which is quite cool, representing all different Disney characters.
You can see here there's statues representing Alice in Wonderland and Cinderella too. The castle was the perfect picturesque spot to get photos against the blue sky behind it. Each castle throughout the Disney parks is used as a waypoint and probably one of the most iconic, most photographed areas within the parks.
So Stephen's just downloaded the Disneyland app, which I had on my phone. Really has actually been a godsend for today, to be fair.
Once we turned your location on and figured out how to use the map.
Yeah. Yeah, I had left my location off and was wondering why we couldn't sort of see where we were.
The Disneyland Park app was perfect because it was great for giving ride time so that you could skip the queues and find out which attractions had the shortest wait. At this point it was lunch, so it was also perfect for finding the best quick service locations to get something to eat. One of the really nice features within the Disney parks are the walking characters. We managed to get this clip of the two penguin waiters from the film Mary Poppins.
So I think now we're going to just make our way over to Small World. It's kind of
Get
nice.
brainwashed.
Yeah, get brainwashed by the cycle dogs. It's nice, the sun's come out now and it's quite hot, but it's just nice. The atmosphere is really nice and it's not overly busy either.
No, it's not. It's not. I think we seem to be timing all the rides at the right times.
Yeah.
Small World for me is a Disney staple and one of their most iconic rides, but it's like Marmite for some people. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. We spotted more Halloween decorations around the front of the park, and then we rushed to get our spot to watch the 30th anniversary parade. During the 30th anniversary celebrations, this parade ran throughout the day, and it was a perfect place to spot many beloved Disney characters. We had had a pretty full day of adventure, and at this point we decided to head back for a rest in our hotel. The good thing is, when you're staying at a Disney hotel, there's a free shuttle to take you to and from the park, so when we were rested, we went back that evening to catch up on the fireworks show. But before the fireworks show we had some time, and so we were feeling a bit hungry and went to the iconic Earl of Sandwich to get something to eat.
What's it like? Huh? What's it like? Is it nice?
The sandwiches here were filled full, really tasty and really affordable. It made it one of our favourite places to grab a snack.
So we just went back there for a rest. It's now night time, so we're going to go and watch the fireworks show. So we're talking about how nice Disney looked during the day, but at night, wow.
I always love going to Fantasyland at night because it always feels extra magical. The atmosphere compared to the day is completely different. There's a lot more of a relaxed vibe and it's quite cosy with the nighttime lights. During the 30th anniversary, they had a drone show called Disney Delight, and the way that the drones lit up the sky was absolutely spectacular. And then, of course, the highlight of the entire evening, and probably the entire trip for us, was the firework display at the castle. Disney always know how to put on a show, and that is why thousands of people a year travel there with their families. Seeing the crowd gathered, young and old, watching the firework display really leaves you with a highlight to end your night on. The attention to detail, the lights, the projections, the fireworks, the fountains, everything is masterful engineering. And in my opinion, this is why Disney is the best at what it does. The team of Imagineers that pulled off this spectacular firework display made it extra magical and the happiest place on Earth. The next morning, we hopped on the shuttle early and made our way to Hollywood Studios to take in the Magic Hour. Walt Disney Studio is the smallest of all of the Disneyland parks, and similar to Hollywood Studio, it's made to represent 1920s Hollywood. As you walk through Studio 1, you're greeted with the golden era Hollywood style promenade and the immersive feeling that you're walking through a real live hot film set. Upon exiting Studio 1, you enter a Hollywood-style plaza with a spacious, open skyscape. And of course, here's where you'll see the iconic Walt and Mickey statue, which is featured among all of the Disney parks. Making the most of Magic Hour, we decided to go on our first ride of the day, which was Hollywood Tower of Terror.
So today we're in Hollywood Studios, but today we seem to be having some technical difficulties. Whenever we were trying to get into the park, we used the Magic Hour. We were a smidge late, not anything worth worrying about, like maybe a few minutes past opening. But we were able to get straight onto the Tower of Terror, which was brilliant. I would say it was, even though it doesn't have the track element that Florida does. No. But I would say ride-wise, I thought it was better. It was a better sort of up and down ride.
So as we look about, there's all these details of different little bronze statues around. Really great attention to detail here, actually.
Everywhere you look in Walt Disney Studios, there was something film related to see. It seems that people sleep on this park a lot because it's one of the smaller, less developed of the parks. But for a Disney and film fan like me, I had a really fun time spotting all of the Easter eggs. And walking along the clean streets really aren't your thing, style backlot, it was hard to believe that we weren't actually on set in Los Angeles. And of course, if the rides really aren't your thing, you could learn how to draw some of your very own favourite Disney characters in the animation centre. Or even take in the latest Broadway style show, Pixar Together. Pixar is absolutely huge in this park, and in fact it even has Toy Story Playland.
Votre mission, explorer et jouer.
The theming here is that you're shrunk down to the size of a toy and made available to play in Andy's backyard.
We tried to do RC Racer there now, and we were in the queue. I say we were either next or second to get on, and they broke down and said they're not sure how long it's going to take. Crush's Coaster, which is just behind us here, I think I'm going to have to give it a miss because I've seen in other videos it looks a wee bit tight for people like myself, and I've seen the ride going round and seen the chair, and I just went, yeah, no, it would be a struggle if I even fit into it. So I think the plan is now to maybe grab breakfast because we skipped breakfast this morning. So we'll go grab some breakfast.
Just seen the car or the cars. Lightning McQueen.
Just seen the cars at the heart of town.
Lightning McQueen. So we're going to head towards Studio 1. Try and get somewhere to eat. See what's on offer.
Get some breakfast. Lunch.
Yeah.
Lunchtime now.
Yeah, well, lunch. Brunch. So what I really like as you walk through, it's very Hollywood studio themed. It's as if you're on a hot set.
So the Black Widow burger, just because it has a stamp on the bun.
It's very on brand.
So I just seen a 30th anniversary dessert. I think I'll be getting one of those. So they don't fit on any other rides today.
So Stephen has got the Black Widow burger, and I've got the chicken burger. And he's also got the 30th anniversary dessert, which is like a little mousse-based chocolate cake. Oh. Got the stamp on it. There we go, Black Widow logo.
It looks like a nice burger too. Yeah, let's see.
Good. What's in it? Is it a cheeseburger?
Pretty much, yeah. Just cheeseburger with everything on it. But it tastes kind of like a McDonald's burger, really. That's sort of the taste, you know.
All the food sort of is like McDonald's based. It's theme park food.
Yeah.
You sort of know what you're getting.
Nice.
Is it mousse? Mm-hmm. It is chocolate mousse.
It's really chocolatey though. It's really nice. Much like light, but it's really nice.
Worth €5.
If it was a bit bigger.
And now it's time to showcase my personal favourite area of Walt Disney Studios, the Avengers Campus. There are two major rides to go on in Avengers Campus. The first one is Flight Force. This is a high-octane roller coaster that lets you go higher, further and faster with Iron Man and Captain Marvel. The theming for this ride and the queue was excellent. Essentially, the ride itself is a roller coaster based on the original Rockin' Roller Coaster with an Avengers-style update. The second ride here is currently the most popular ride in the Walt Disney Studios theme park, which is the Spider-Man Web Slinger ride. This is a point-scoring ride featuring some escaped spider bots from Peter Parker's laboratory.
Regardez, c'est super, ils peuvent même se dupliquer tout seuls. Se dupliquer tout seuls? Parce qu'ils sont pas effroyables. Petit, arrête de faire ça, c'est bon. Mais si vous êtes là, c'est pour nous aider à tester le nouveau véhicule Stinger. Grâce à son processeur, vous lancerez vos propres toiles d'araignée, comme mon pote Spider-Man.
The main restaurant in this area is Ant-Man's Pym Kitchen.
So there is quite a lot of activity about the park today. There's different characters here and there. I think there's about to be somebody over at the Quinjet. There seems to be a bit of activity going on.
We had a good half day here, so now we decided to hit up some shops in Disney Village. One of the main shops in Disney Village, and arguably the most iconic, is the World of Disney store. Checking out these stores were amazing. They had the biggest range of ears that we had ever seen and some really cool Mickey Mouse hats. Throughout the trip we'd been looking at a hat for our friend Carl and we thought he would really suit this Minnie Mouse one. Because of the time of year being Halloween season, there was also a lot of Halloween items that we were able to browse in the store. I really liked their selection of Mickey Mouse pumpkins, although they were a little expensive, coming in at a whopping €30. As well as the pumpkins, they also had a really nice range of Phantom Manor merch. And of course, like every Disney store, there was a wide range of plushies to choose from.
Stephen spotted something here. Oh yeah. Very nice. Love that one.
Between the sweets and all of the souvenirs on offer, it would be impossible not to find at least something to bring back. And of course you could never go wrong with a Disney crockery set. They had all the essentials here.
€15 for the mug. Corner on my hat? Yeah, that's it. So Stephen has spotted the Star Wars section. And I think he wants this, but I don't think we have any way of getting a cup home without it breaking. But there's a lot of stuff that he wants in here. But there's also a lot of stuff that I want in here too. But he's got this little I love you, I know. Pin for his hat.
As you can see, I already have mine on. So we're such big children.
So these are the ones that I got. I'm just going to put mine on my hat here.
Oh, it looks fast.
Other one? Here?
Yeah, we go both sides, yeah.
Small Halloween ready. I think Stephen's very excited about going into this shop. He's been looking at it since we got here.
There's overhead.
Yeah, so you want a Chewbacca for €210. This is where to come.
I want that. I want that, so I do. It's small. Could bring it home.
No chance.
I carry that. Oh my god, there's actually shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Look at that one there. Like.
Get the Titanic. Or we didn't see it on this trip, but there we are.
Well, I bet you that would be more entertaining than the Titanic tour that we done.
So we've just stopped in at Cool Stop here in Disney Village, taking a break in between parks. We're going to go and look for a hut for our friend Carl. So yeah, I definitely think today has been a bit busier.
It's been a lot busier for us, yeah.
So definitely see the difference between going yesterday, which was early in the week, and it's midweek. So you can't tell the difference.
You can see it in the queue times. We went from Disney Studios to Disney
Milan,
Milan, and to try and do a few of the rides we didn't do yesterday and do the Vader meet. But the queue times are just unreal, and a few rides broke down, so it means that the rides that had little queue times by the time we got to them had ridiculous queue times.
Yeah.
So we've just said we're going to take a wee break now, so yeah.
We're getting old. We're getting very old. Years ago, we would have been able to do this, no bother.
Oh, like a 60-minute wait time would have been no problem at all. Like, or a 120-minute wait time would have been, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. See now, if it's anything over 30 minutes, it's like nope.
But it is nice, like sitting in the atmosphere. I mean, we didn't just come for the ride. Sitting in the atmosphere is generally really nice. Just sitting here, people watching everybody go about their days. It's lovely. And the weather's spectacular.
Now we can do a wee bit more of a holiday instead of running around trying to do the rides. Like, I'm happy enough with what we've done.
Yeah.
So
I feel like everything that we've sort of set out to do, the majority of it we've achieved. I did want to do the Snow White ride. I think I still probably have time to do that. We're still here all
maybe
day.
tonight.
Yeah.
Good tonight.
And the theatre meet, I think we're probably going to skip that one, but I think we skipped like all the character meets. But we've seen the parades, we've seen the shows, we've pretty much accomplished.
We might be able to see the Avenger whenever they go through studios, because there's times there for 2:45, 3:15 as well.
So we'll probably head back into the studio park and look for some more Avengers.
So we've been trying to get my friend Carl, who's amazing and babysitting Rosie, but trying to get him a hat in Disneyland has actually proven really, really difficult. So we've seen a hat stall and tried to ring you, Carl, to let you pick your own hat, but you didn't answer. So I'm afraid this is what you've got. I hope you like it.
So we're just sort of looking for souvenir ideas, present ideas.
Souvenir ideas, yeah.
Watch that. I haven't really done many of the shops in the park yet either, so.
Something like that from them.
And of course, we spotted the Main Street Bakery.
Oh, you can go in?
The bakery was perfect for those who have a sweet tooth, with plenty of sweets, cakes and desserts to choose from. Browsing the baked goods counter, we were spoiled for choice, and we wanted to try a bit of everything. So we decided what snacks we would get, and then we found our space to sit down and watch Disney's Stars on Parade.
So while we're scoping out our spot for the parade, we've just nipped into the Main Street Bakery and got a few goodies.
To eat our way around Disney.
So we've got the slightly melted
Cake pop.
Mickey cake pop. And we also got that's my one. Thank you.
I went for the mini one. And then we also got, I don't know if you can see in there, a cookie.
Sure.
I think I made a great choice. Oh, yours is actually the same.
Yeah, they're both exactly the same. They're really chocolate. It's like a really good brownie.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. Mine has marshmallows. It's a bit harder to eat though, so it is.
I like mine all over me. You feel like a child? This is what Disney's all about, isn't it? Sitting on a curb in your Buzz Lightyear hat. Eating food off the ground. There's the other side of my Mickey ear on it.
Do you want your Mickey ear back?
No, I'm fine.
This doesn't look as big in the window as it is.
It's nearly as big as your head. Hold it up your head. It's huge.
I can put my hat on it.
Got a little Cards hat on it.
I don't want anything of it right now, but you can take a bite out of it. Let me know how it is. Is it marshmallow inside? Or like short bread? Is it doughy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it.
I was struggling for the words there.
Like cookie dough?
Yeah. Well, there's chocolate chips in it as well.
Very nice.
Oh.
I think one of the things that Stephen was most looking forward to coming here for was all the treats too.
It was
He said he didn't really watch that much, but he did watch the treat video. He's a dessert person.
I know, what does that say about me? It was like all the rides and stuff. Nah, I didn't watch any of that. But the treats, I wanted to know where to get all the good treats.
Well, people come here for different reasons. I'm happy enough doing the parades and the characters.
I'm not happy enough eating my way around Disney.
You got a couple of shout-outs for that hat? There you go, Carl, your hat was popular. So we're just finishing off our night. We're going to do a couple of rides that we didn't get to do earlier in the week. And I think we're going to go and watch the Avengers show in the studio park.
So this area that we're in is called the Arcade, and not only is it a place that sells some exquisite Beauty and the Beast jewellery, it's also a place that hides some secrets behind its walls.
An Easter egg.
Keeping within the Halloween theming at the time, we decided to look for a spookier ride and ended up riding the Scary Adventures of Snow White. This ride has a famous history of originally being too scary for the Disney parks, and over the years they've made it a little bit more family friendly. I would say that this ride was depicted through the evil queen's vision and pretty much ends with the witch trying to crush you to death with a rock, although there is a happy ending tacked on at the end.
We've just skipped back over to the Hollywood Studio Park to watch Avengers part of the night. I just scoped out our space, and again you can tell the atmosphere here. There's a bit of a buzz about.
It's a bit of a buzz, it's chill at the same time, so it is.
Oh, hang on, I've got my hat on.
And with the crowd starting to appear, it was time to enjoy the show. Avengers Part of the Night is an amazing projection, laser and fireworks show that gets shown on the Hollywood Tower of Terror. This show is also a drone show, although the night that we watched it, the drones were not flying. It still didn't make it any less spectacular, and for a huge Marvel fan like me, this show was brilliant. It featured so many Marvel characters and all the fan favourites. It was the perfect culmination to our 2-day stay in Disneyland. And having felt accomplished in conquering everything that we could, we had one last meal in Disney Village. It was a restaurant called the Royal Pub, and this was actually recommended to us by somebody that I knew. And to be totally honest with you, we didn't really enjoy the food here, but the atmosphere was great and we had an amazing last night. And that was our trip to Disneyland. We had such an amazing time, made so many memories, and it really was the happiest place on earth. So we hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane with us, and we'd like to invite you to subscribe so that you can join us on all of our travelling adventures.